Are we witnessing a turning point in interest rate policies? The Bank of Canada just announced a 25 basis point rate cut, bringing its key rate down from 3.25% to 3%. But could this be the last cut for a while? Meanwhile, the U.S. Federal Reserve has taken a different approach, holding steady despite inflation concerns. What does this mean for the markets and the economy in the coming months? Stay with us as we break it all down in today's episode of Momentum Indicator. This latest move by the Bank of Canada could signal a prolonged pause in rate cuts. According to Nicolas Vaugeois, portfolio manager at Fiera Capital, policymakers expect inflation to hover around 2% over the next 2 years, with economic growth projected to be stronger in 2025 and 26 than in 24. This resilience is largely driven by increased consumer spending, which could keep rates steady for some time. Vaugeois suggests that the Bank of Canada might hold off on further rate cuts for several months, waiting to see how the economy responds. Meanwhile, on the U.S. side, the Federal Reserve chose not to follow suit, keeping its key interest rate between 4.25% and 4.5%. The decision was backed by persistent inflation and a surprisingly strong labor market. With U.S. unemployment remaining low and economic momentum exceeding expectations, the Fed is in no rush to ease monetary policy. Interestingly, there's even a chance that the Fed's next move could be a rate hike rather than a cut. While not the base case scenario, Vaugeois points out that inflation is still hovering around 3%, unemployment remains historically low, and overall economic strength could justify tighter monetary policy in 2025. Looking ahead, the Bank of Canada might introduce another 25 basis point cut before the end of the year. As for the Fed, market expectations suggest a maximum of 25 basis point rate reductions. But that will depend on economic data in the coming months. So will Canada and the U.S. take diverging paths on interest rates? Or will economic pressures push both central banks toward a more unified approach? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Momentum Indicator, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. See you in the next one.